Well, I've been a beef producer for 20 years and I've always used conventional animals, conventional beef cattle, and I've always been in a situation where I was looking at trying to add value to our business, and I came across Wagyu about 6 years ago. The eating experience blew me away. I thought there's something we can do as a business to try and develop this breed in this country, and we've sort of moved on from that now, and we've developed protocols around Wagyu on the farm, and we're sort of developing a business now and trying to find the end user to get the premium out of the product, really. Well, the breed itself, Wagyu, originates from Japan. So Wagyu means Japanese cow, effectively. Originally they were bred for draft animals, effectively. So they were looking at animals, beef cattle, oxen, if you like, that could work the land, effectively. And they came across their breeds that they were using were only lasting for half a day, so they needed two animals to work the land. And they developed this hybrid animal that could last all day, effectively. And it was by accident, when they'd finished with these animals at 4 years old, that they killed them and ate them, and realised they'd found an animal that was absolutely superb. And it was the marbling in the meat that gave them the endurance and the energy to see through the day. As a consequence, it's become a delicacy in Japan. Effectively, it's a national treasure. It does visually look different, and this is the thing that we've got to educate our customers on. When you're looking at a ribeye, when you're looking at a piece of sirloin, you're seeing flecks of marbling in the meat, and that's the marbling, and that's what we're trying to develop as a breed. That's why we keep them on farm a lot longer, to develop that marbling. They don't really start laying fat down into muscular until after 20 months old. So anything that's killed before will have a limited amount of marbling in it. So we're trying to develop this into the meat and educate customers that that's where the flavour is, effectively. And the difference with Wagyu is it's high monounsaturated fat, and that's quite important, because you will see marbling in other meats. Your Angus is naturally marbled, your belted Galloway, your Sussex, your Shorthorn, these are all potentially animals that will marble, but it's the monounsaturated level in the fat in the Wagyu that makes a difference. So when you cook that steak through, the marbling that you see effectively disappears and becomes juicy, and that's what gives you that eating experience. Whereas the other breeds, because they are at the higher level of monounsaturated fat, you'll still see that fat in the meat when you cook it, and that's the difference with Wagyu. It's a lot softer, and it gives you a lot softer mouthfeel when you're eating the product. It's rare, effectively. We're looking at beef cattle, 1.7 million beef cattle in the country, 2,200 Wagyus registered with British Cattle Movement in 2015, and 2016 won't be hugely different. We're thinking about 2,400 Wagyus in the country. Okay, so we're talking about a small number, but this is a niche product. These animals take longer to rear. And we need to be able to be in a position to be able to educate the customers that need this product and would like to buy it, and then hopefully then supply that demand. And that's effectively what we're doing. So it's always going to be a niche, because it's such a specialist meat to produce. Well, they can look on our website at the Yorkshire Wagyu Company. There's a British Wagyu Association that has been developed over the last couple of years. It's in its infancy, but we've got a membership of 30, and we're developing awareness of the breed through the farmers and the producers, but we're also encouraging chefs and restaurateurs to get involved as well and give them a point of difference. That's the key. This is a niche product, and if farmers and producers get involved with what we're doing, we can keep it in a closed group, effectively, and give everybody a chance to make a margin on farming, to make and an opportunity for the customers to enjoy the product as well.